Hello, greetings. What's up? What's good? Welcome to Psi Divine. I hope all is well with you and yours. And I hope your holiday was wonderful and loving and caring and relaxing, or at least good sleep, something like that. If you celebrated. If you didn't celebrate, well, I hope things have just been good for you. But let's see what general messages, uh, as usual, most important, you have coming your way. Ooh, at the bottom of, okay, well, I'm going to put 6 in on this. All right. 6, what is going on in, for the collective at this time? Most important messages, please.
Let's go check.
Ooh, what else?
This is fucked. This is not right. This is not cool. This is fucking bullshit.
Feels like someone challenging you. What else?
Double kill.
Ooh. Okay, one more.
Oh my.
For clarity, one more.
You underestimate my power.
Fair enough. I do get the energy now, if we're just going off what 6 is saying, I do get the energy collective of somebody underestimating you, thinking that you're going to do something specific or particular, someone thinking that they can manipulate your energy, and then finding out that ain't the case. Hmm. Oh. Okay. So, someone who thought that they could run some interesting game on you, guides, goddesses, somebody thought they could play with you, and that's not how that works. So, what we have, let's get the card closer. Disappointment. You see glasses there on the floor. Showing you the card. And so in the 5 of Cups, we get maybe somebody who's a little bit disappointed. Not really happy they're not getting things the way they want, right? And who is that person? Player. The seducer. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And our Knight of Cups could be Pisces energy, but we definitely have some cup action going on here, okay? We got Scorpio, we got Pisces, we have, and in those, we have somebody believes they can get what they desire. Maybe it normally works that way, but maybe not with you guys, goddesses. Right. The filmmaker. The filmmaker. Yeah, a lot of cup action going on here. So, ooh, if this is in love, lust, work, whatever, this is your data, and you are flipping the script on somebody who thought that the way that they were doing things would always work that way. And so there's a victory in this. You come out the winner. You come out the winner. And this could be a connection with someone who has been stalling things out. Here's an opportunity for someone to learn a lesson. I don't know. Okay, what I heard is somebody learning a lesson, thinking that you are like the others. And that's not the case. You can see the match here is really putting in some consideration on the spell that was cast, right? Like, and you could see the infinity sign over here. So somebody might have thought that they had the rhythmic formula for success. But that's not the case. So you may have somebody trying to come through your energy again for another, to see if you're down for another round. Because it feels like somebody who can't believe. Okay, I see someone turning cartwheels. Maybe they can't believe you're not turning cartwheels. The fuck? What? What energy? For my guides and goddesses, the person who is having the script flipped on them by one of my guides and goddesses over here. What's that person? What's their energy like right now? Truly. So we get hot and cold energy. They're in that. And there's the infinity again, right? Right now, they're very stuck in their head. 807 wishes, wants, things that you want unfulfilled, something that you thought you wanted and you thought you could have whenever you wanted it. Now it becomes a little bit more out of reach. I see a hallway, very long hallway. Anybody see that movie, The Shining? Where you like, there's this one part in the movie where I forget, but somebody's looking down a hallway. The hallway gets longer and longer. Um, and so something gets out of reach. So the energy they're in right now, that person may look good. They may be looking good, but on the inside, they are a shell of themselves. They are starting to notice repetition that maybe is bothersome to them. It's very much stuck in one's head, creating illusions. Someone who might have been putting you on hold is now on hold themselves. This is somebody who has multiple lovers, and there may be some, I don't want to use the word guilt, it's experimenting. It's realizing, oh, that didn't work. Okay. Don't want to lose. Let's try this. So they may be trying to get back in your space, talk to you, see if they can get sympathy out of you, but there are secrets here. Secret lies. Secret lies. Secret lies about time. In the 14, we get somebody might be, maybe they told too many lies, one too many, and you've been on to game. You know what I'm saying? Game, recognize game type stuff. You've been on to game. Um, this could be because you're intuitive or just because you're paying attention. I don't know if you told them that you were paying attention. Oh, because it feels like a misunderstanding of value. And so someone's bad decisions, bad choices, puts them into a different place they hadn't expected they would be. Now, if this is love, lust situation, someone doesn't understand you're not like the others. You ain't like the last 5 or 10. You are a visionary. You see things different. And I do really get the energy whoever is doing this, try to play with your energy like this, they don't know that they don't know or they don't believe that you are smarter. Right. They think, okay, it's somebody who's not smart enough to think outside the box. It's somebody who formulates their opinions when they hear other people give an opinion. That's where they get their fucking opinions from. No matter what happens in life, they take other people's data and make it their own type shit. So there could be a little bit of a follower crowd type energy, which is why they cannot think outside the box. So they have this artistic representation of who you are in their minds. But that's the limitation of their thoughts. They can't think any further. So they usually cause a lot of catastrophe to their own connections because of how they think and how they respond to that. And again, like I said earlier, there's a lot of exploration going on here. This can be somebody who's a cheater. They can't control themselves. They're a player, but they're not fucking good at it. They may think they're good at it, but once people are onto them, the prejudice kicks in, the decision making, the isolation, the energy kicks in like, whoever this person is, guides, goddesses, whoever this energy is, people usually come in on a love thing, they leave on a hate thing. And they cut their own nose off. And not to spite their face. Masculine energy. Stalling. The thing about this is, I got Aries energy here, Scorpio energy here. Doesn't mean that that's who they are, but that's the energy they're in at this time. They specialize in stalling. The thing about this is, this type of stalling, this exploration stalling, is energy that's in their orbit. I always talk about this. This is what's in their orbit. It's the energy of avoiding and stalling. And it applies to everything in their life, technically. So if they got dreams, goals, plans, a lot of what they're going to experience in that process is stalling, people avoiding them, people stalling them out, waiting for things that are unfulfilling, while other people put them on hold as they explore around them. So it's just an orbit of exploration, role playing, trying new things, trying anything. And I think that's what we're here for. But I think when there's player energy, it's distorted data. And it has the waves it creates. Like any wave pattern, you throw a rock into calm water, you will see the waves going out like that, right? Imagine that. That rock is there distorted on and off, hot, cold data, right? So when they throw that rock, it spreads out. And that person may not understand that energy is them. It becomes the environment, it becomes the world, it becomes what they live in. So it's not even a get back or a karma thing. It's the energy that they are choosing by when they give that to others. And then they keep those people around while they stall, avoid, do things that boost their ego. It's like sitting on a balloon. At some point, somebody's going to come along with a pen and boop. And then what happened? Hard head make for soft ass. Mm-hmm. I'm being nosy, guides and goddesses. Okay, hold on. If you're dealing with that type of energy and somebody's stalling on you like that, clarify the stall energy that is bothering them the most at this time. Ooh. God energy. I would say that's karma. Ooh. Okay. So I don't know who's doing this. You could be doing this, goddesses. If you're not, I can tell you right now in their energy is somebody who's making a divine choice for themselves at this time. It could be a situation If it is a player, somebody that they was fucking with is pulling back on them. It could be you, could be someone else, but they're getting this energy hard. Somebody who is coming for real with that shit. Somebody might be looking at them going, was I really about to fuck with that? And making the decision to subtract. Somebody grew bored with that connection. Oops. So the player came across somebody who sensed the bullshit right away, was wondering what the fuck happened, right? And so that person, the hot and cold one, they may be wondering what the fuck happened. And something, they may be like realizing the blessing that they had or could have had, but they bore a hole into the connection. Whoever they was dealing with got bored of the nothingness and forgot them. Not playing games either. Ew, the player. Okay. So the player might have tried to get back with their ex. Somebody's ex. Ooh. So what I just heard is took a shot at them. Could be did something, said something that poked a hole through their soul. Ooh. Somebody's ex is operating on digital programming, a different program. Digital, what I heard is digital, not analog. So whoever the player is, they might have tried or dealt with their ex in some kind of way. The ex is different. The ex might have said some real type shit. The ex might have discovered that they have tons of options and is looking at that shit. All about self. Ooh. So whoever the player is, something with the ex got them in check. Got them in mental check. Well, wow. Somebody's ex mentally checked them, let them know their value. Something that they could have, energy that they maybe got to a point where they expected to be the same all the time. They may be realizing that their energy is different. And the energy is different because they have options. Oof. And the ex so the player's ex may have abandoned ship and may also be going through a problem. Ooh. Extra nosy. So what is the player's ex going through? It's got them mental. So the player might have heard the motherly energy in an ex, Empress energy. But in that motherly energy, the ex may have expressed some type of craziness. It feels like the energy of the player going backwards in time, thinking they could get with the ex, but hearing them differently. The conversation is different. The anger is different. Somebody might be just driven to craziness. Okay, So the player might have tried to go backwards in time to an X, but the X is going through their healing, and so there's what I heard is vitriol, resentment. Okay, there's a lot of resentment. There's still a lot of broken energy, deep in dark emotions. It's not a feeling of it. What is this feeling? It's like it's crazy. I don't know how to other describe it. It's angry. It's crazy. It's not happy. It's feeling abandoned. It's feeling broken. It's like I don't know if there's an addiction or just general hate. Yeah, they may have tried to go backwards in time with an X to try to make things to be nice, and somebody didn't like that shit. Somebody responded in a very bad way. It's it's stay back. It's defeatist energy. They feel defeated, but willing to make others suffer around them. It's very get out of my. I hear an old song, Billy Ocean. Get out of my dreams. Get into my car. The Emperor. Yeah, somebody's trying to stabilize how the fuck they fucking feel. God damn. Somebody's okay. So the player goes backwards in time to try to talk to, communicate with the ex or the ex's family, just connections. And somebody got hate in their soul. Oh, they might be hearing all of the things that were wrong that they didn't hear before. If they tried to get back with an ex, it would have been with major strings, rules, complications, and that would be because their ex was peeking in on them. And whatever they saw, they didn't like it. So to get back, to go backwards in time, that player would have to suffer and lose everything and choose cruelty. Wow, with somebody who is not all there. And the high priestess in this position, she has a plan. She's in reverse. She has an agenda. And she's going to make you pay for that, whatever the fuck. Oh, Lord. So if the player walks backward, oh boy, will they get the flavor of the month. That is all I can say about that. Hmm. Hmm. Let's see what good stuff is coming for you. Guys and goddesses. What good stuff is coming for you? Ooh. Okay. Oh. Oh, and we hit the floor. Okay. Okay. I feel like you're focused on yourself. There may be you might have this player energy trying to make a comeback. And so you do have to decide, always your choice, do you want to have another go around being naive with someone who might be a user. I feel like you've learned what you need to know about that player energy. There they are. And there's that impulsive energy trying to make things work in their favor so they come out on top. Probably literally, too. You may have a player who's trying to see if they can restore value. You know what I'm saying? Where they can pat themselves on the back, like, yeah, I'm still good. Fuck out of here. But I do feel like you're walking away from this. I do feel like you're making a decision to walk away, or you've already done that. Because they had the wrong idea about you. Mm-hmm. They didn't know. They didn't know you. Not only are you protected, and you're willing to protect yourself, you're willing to protect your peace of mind. You know, you're you're like you want to protect what makes you smile, what makes you feel good. And if you've already dealt with this player energy, is it possible that you've come through so much of your healing that you are aware, you got the knowledge, and you're looking towards the future, is what I'm saying. Now, on the surface, you might be keeping a lot of this data to yourself. So I'm not saying anybody's writing any strong worded text messages or emails, but you may be just doing your thing. Things only go up from here. You got the old data. Mm-hmm. You know what it is and what it ain't. And you are, I think if you were to deal with the player energy, you would have rules, demands, expectations. This is how it is. This is how it isn't. Now, if you choose not to deal with the player and you've moved forward, and you don't have those feelings of going backwards in time on that energy, if you have cut that cord, you might be getting ready to get multiple offers or multiple people interested in you. Now, if you feel like you've cut the cord, that doesn't mean you're ready to move on, though. People may have interest, but I think you are still coming through the rest of the healing phase. So try to get through it quicker because it ages you. Okay. And in this energy of what I just spoke of, you might have this umbrella visual or vision or feeling towards others anyway right now. So you may not take interest in anybody at this time, but you do have some people who are interested in you. I do feel like it's more than one. But I feel like you have this way of seeing things right now that makes everybody come through looking like a page of cups. Everybody coming through looking like they on some bullshit, not mature enough. I hear, who is that? Tony Braxton. He wasn't man enough for me. Wow, I hear specific lyrics. What are you thinking? Do you know about us back then? Do you know about your husband, girlfriend? I'm not thinking about him. But you married him. Do you know I made him leave? Do you know he begged to stay with me? He wasn't man enough for me. Oops. So after going through a period of annoyances, you're coming through, okay? You're coming through. And I feel like you're still getting through your healing because there's still this energy of anxiety. You're still thinking about the past, what it could have grown into. Could have been beautiful garden, beautiful flowers, but then at some point the flowers took off their costumes and they're weeds, and you're like, the fuck. So you're guarded. You're protecting yourself, right? And you're focused on building, working on yourself, working on what it is you desire, what your wishes are, and you're working on your balance. You're working on making shit right for you, and that's great. That's what you're supposed to be doing anyway. Okay. Now there is still be mindful of being in the energy of holding on, okay, and calling it healing. So if you're seeing other people with that umbrella vision of they're all bad, make sure you're not truly deep down in the corner of your heart still holding on, thinking that the player might change their ways, thinking that maybe there's a potential for growth if they get it together. Oof. Tower. If you are still holding on to the past, it's a bad choice, okay? So if you let the player come back through again, it's getting stuck again. I don't know why. This one here that got stuck in a very difficult way on the rocks. I don't know why that really sticks out to me. It feels like if you let the player energy come back in, it'll be a lot more difficult the next time around to unstick yourself, to cut the cord. This time it won't be a cord. Let's see what happens if you decided to go backwards and deal with the player. What's the energy? An event. Oof. Okay. Six, if the guides or guidances go backwards in energy and deal with the player, what would be the outcome in the energetic outcome in 6 months from now?
Just do it!
Ooh. What would be the energy around the connection 6 months from now? That sounds like aggressive. It sounds childish. Go on.
You're going to really want to talk to me to try to negotiate getting out of what's getting ready to happen.
I don't know why it feels very aggressive. It feels abusive aggressive almost. Anything else?
Love me.
Oh, God.
And leave me. That's the story of my life. But it won't happen again, see, since I bought Butch Nights.
Yeah, I don't like that. For the guide or goddess? Ooh, card jumper. I can't find it now. Okay, where is it? Crossing cycles. Okay, I'm gonna leave that there. For the guide or goddess who chooses to walk backward, what would they be like in 6 months? Wow. Let me pull that back. Mental. So definitely not walking backwards on this data, guides, guidance, because this will fuck with your head. This will fuck with your head. And you will be a different person when it comes to dealing with people. This is attracting someone who may come in as a friend, but they become an enemy, or they truly are. You stop taking care of yourself. You start dealing with the energy of rejection. Oh, no. Definitely don't like this energy. No going backwards, guides, goddesses. It's an act of revenge on yourself almost. This, whatever this is, will cost you time. It will be a bitter event. It will be a bitter exchange. You will lose yourself. This person, like, you'll be dealing with a liar. You'll be dealing with someone who maybe doesn't talk very well or says bad things. Like, yeah, oh my God. These are advanced level games. I don't like this shit. This is like inviting in. It's like, okay, wanting someone and then inviting in someone you didn't realize was an abuser, vengeful. You'd be asking, why would you act like that? Why would you treat me that way? It's not necessary. So definitely that's a hard no on that. Okay. I'm going to do two questions. So pick one. One yes or no question for those who need it. And that will be the end of the reading. So focus on one yes or no question. I will split the deck twice. And let's see let's see what answers here for you. Okay, cards keep trying to flip out. So that's two no's. I'm going to shuffle this different. All right. 1 and 2. So focus on the deck that catches your attention the most, and let's begin. Did you select deck 1? Ooh. You need to focus on your question again, guides. Guidance says you might have asked a question that has two parts, or it's not honest. It's not. You're not asking something of logic, or it's such a wild question the cards don't want to answer. So focus on your question again, and I'll come back. Did you select deck 2? Your answer is yes. This can be about solving a problem, or, okay, what I heard is getting what you deserve, or who. Secrets. Nonetheless, moving on. Or am I? Ooh, yeah, this is about sex, lust. Moving on, getting out of that data. Okay, let's get back to this deck. Did you ask your question again? All right. So the answer is a yes, but it's a yes, but there's a control factor. So you may be asking a question about that. You may be asking a question that in order for there to be a yes, you have to control more than yourself. However that works. Lessons and awareness. I'm getting out of this too. All right. If you enjoyed this reading, please give me a like, comment, subscribe. It would really help grow the channel. because my channel, I'm like 99% sure I'm shadow banned, but that's okay. I like doing the readings, so I'll keep going. But if you enjoyed it, give me a like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see what messages are here for you next time. Oh, be careful out there, y'all. Thank you for watching so much. I do appreciate you more than you know. And remember, you are well. Thank you for watching.